Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel for another unboxing and review. Today, finally we got the Indiana Jones from Present Toys. Everyone has been waiting for so long, but he's finally here. You still can get it at 16kit.com. I will add the link in the description. This is the packaging that it comes with, quite simple, but here with our figure in the front, they don't use the real names, just use Jones. In the sides you got like a wall, Present Toys, it's the brand that is making this figure. In the back just the normal warnings. We still have other packaging inside with our Jones in the front, in the sides with the world map, and in the back the same warning and also with some quote from the movie, which is quite interesting. Once you open everything, you will see our figure packed in one layer with the extra head sculpt, with extra hands, and in other layer we will have all our accessories, and we also have this plastic bag where they pack the leather jacket. We already know the jacket is made with leather, Present Toys already confirmed it. Then we got here this card, Jones, and in the back Present Toys is basically telling you that you need to use some moisturizer to take care of your leather jacket. And we are going to take a look at this jacket right now. Don't need to hold off much longer. I'm very curious to see how it looks like. Once you open it, you already can feel the leather smell. It's quite a characteristic odor from the leather, and this jacket looks pretty good. You can see the stitching, the color, the material is quite thick, really good. Normally third parties, they never go with the leather, they always go with the pleather, always the cheapest way, but this jacket is amazing. At least the quality looks really good. The back part is made of a different material with the straps over there, but overall the stitching and the feeling of the jacket really feels like real leather, and I believe it is. Just a quick look for you to see how our Indy looks like with the jacket on, and I think it looks amazing. We are going now to check the accessories and we will back to our figure later. Here we have all the accessories that come with our Jones from Present Toys. There are not a ton of them, but I think they are just enough and essential for our figure. Anyway, we are just going to take here a quick look at the hands. I already checked, they are not second market hands. They did these hands mostly on purpose for this figure, and I think they will match well the facial tone of the head sculpt. Anyway, for the hands, they look okay, no problem at all. We are going to check then this satchel, which looks quite good with this green color. Actually, you can open it, there's an opening system over there, and then you can save something inside in case you need. But the satchel looks good. The strap is not a leather, I think this is made of pleather, but the quality is not that thin pleather. It looks like will endure well, at least for some time. We got then the famous Indiana Jones whip that comes with some wiring system that is quite interesting. This way you can shape the way you want, but that wiring just go until about middle of the whip, the rest just runs free. It comes with a material that is very similar to pleather. I'm not sure that this is real leather, I don't think it is, but it is quite thick. I don't think you will have big problems with it, but it's a very nice accessory for you to make some poses and take some photos with our Indiana Jones. We got then our Indiana Jones revolver. It's made of plastic. The paint application looks quite okay. It's well weathered without any problem. The barrel can move. All the parts here are movable. Is one thing that Present Toys normally doesn't do, but they did with this Indiana Jones. Overall, this revolver looks quite okay. We got then our Indiana Jones notebook. It's a pity that the pages are all empty, but this is just an accessory that maybe we'll use to save inside the satchel. We got then our holster that comes in a dark green color and in the kind of material that looks quite interesting. It's not pleather, because the pleather it's easy to see and is very thin. This is a thick material, like a leatherish material, and it comes as well with two magnets, so that it will always stay close and stay in a good position. the magnets will close like this, and you can see it's a great option. You will not have this flap always going up. We got as well a simple display base, oval one, nothing special about this. Taking a closer look now at our Indiana Jones head sculpt, and before we go into the details, I was informed that Present Toys actually recast this head sculpt. It belongs to an artist named Indigo Jill. It's a pity that this happened. It happens a lot with these third-party companies. That's not much we can do about it. As for the head sculpt itself, I think we are all in agreement that looks amazing. The head is not removable, is shaped and sculpted as it is. You cannot move any part in the head. In the back you can see there you got some part of hair as well. They didn't forget that detail, but I think this head sculpt looks very good. It really portrays Harrison Ford very well. We got then the second head sculpt that honestly I'm not a big fan. It looks like a cartoonish interpretation of Harrison Ford. I really don't like this head sculpt, but anyway they really change everything. You can see the head has a different shape in this second head sculpt. It's not the same as the first one, but I will still use the first one, the main one, for my Present Toys figure. Taking a closer look now at our Indiana Jones outfit, which is quite simple but I think is well detailed. You got the shirt here, attention that you cannot close those buttons on the top, only the middle ones. They want you to have this shirt a bit open. But the detail, the stitching, the cut of the shirt looks quite well and fit well the body that Present Toys use for this Indiana Jones. You can see here in the back the stitching is quite clean. Then in the pants you got two pockets there in the back. We got this green belt with that silver plate in the middle. The only problem I have is exactly with the pants. I think they are too skinny. They should be a bit more large, more baggy. As I remember from the movie, they were a bit baggier than these. Then we got these boots, no socks. The boots again are a bit rough, not the best painting, not the best detail, but I think they can work quite well. Even you can change them in the future if you want. But for the outfit I really don't have any problem. There are good details here in the shirt that I really appreciate. As for the articulation, the head you can rotate as much as you want, with care of course. There is no any problem. The elbows are still a bit, the torso and elbows are still a bit stiff because I just opened this figure. I don't want to push too much because I don't know how much this body can handle. As for the legs, you got double jointed knees. You will not have any problem to any pose you want, and the feet have a good rotation. Here we have our Indiana Jones from Present Toys, just showing you some simple poses, and I think it really looks good. As Hot Toys released their DX05 so many years ago, and there is no any hope that they are going to redo it, I think this is the only option we have at the moment. If you are an Indiana Jones fan, I don't see why you shouldn't get this one. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.